Have you ever wondered why some days feel effortless, while others feel completely out of control? It's strange, isn't it? 2 days can look exactly the same from the outside, yet one feels productive and energizing, and the other feels heavy and exhausting. Well, I've realized that the difference usually comes down to one simple thing: my routine. So today, I want to take you into a day in my life. Not because my routine is perfect, but because it's real, simple, and maybe a little bit like yours too. All right, let's jump into it. Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's episode. I'm really happy you're here with me. In this episode, I'm going to talk about something simple but meaningful: my daily routine. I believe that the way we spend our days says a lot about who we are and also who we are becoming. So today, I'll walk you through what a typical day looks like for me, from the moment I wake up until I go to bed. Let's get started. I usually wake up around 6:30 in the morning. I'm not a natural early bird, but I've learned that waking up early gives me a calm and peaceful start to the day. The first thing I do after getting out of bed is drink a glass of water. It wakes me up and helps me feel refreshed. After that, I spend about 10 minutes stretching. Nothing too complicated, just simple movements to wake up my muscles and get my blood flowing. I really believe that even a little physical activity in the morning makes a big difference for the rest of the day. Next, I take a quick shower, and then I make myself a cup of coffee. This is honestly one of my favorite moments of the day. I sit near the window, drink my coffee, and think about what I want to accomplish during the day. Before I start working, I usually take 5 minutes to plan. I write down the 3 most important tasks I want to complete. It keeps me focused and organized, and it prevents me from feeling overwhelmed. After planning, it's time to get started with work. I usually begin around 8 a.m. I try to follow the Pomodoro technique, working for 25 minutes and then taking a 5-minute break. This helps me stay productive without burning out. During my work sessions, I try to avoid distractions. I put my phone on silent and close unnecessary tabs on my laptop. Of course, I'm not perfect, and sometimes I get distracted, but I always try to get back on track. After planning, it's time to get started with work. I usually begin around 8 a.m. I try to follow the Pomodoro technique, working for 25 minutes and then taking a 5-minute break. This helps me stay productive without burning out. Around 12:30, I take a break for lunch. I like to keep things simple, maybe a salad, some rice and chicken, or a sandwich. Nothing fancy, but something healthy enough to keep my energy levels stable. After lunch, I usually go for a short walk. Even 15 minutes outside really clears my mind and prepares me for the second half of the day. In the afternoon, I continue working or studying for a few more hours, but I try not to push myself too hard. I've learned that productivity isn't about doing more, it's about doing things with focus and intention. I finish my work around 5 or 6 p.m., and then it's time to relax a little. Sometimes I watch a short video, sometimes I read a book, and sometimes I just do nothing. I think it's important to give your mind some space. A few evenings a week, I do some light exercise, like a home workout or yoga. It helps me stay active, but more importantly, it helps me release stress. Before going to bed, I try to stay away from screens. Instead, I like to read a few pages of a book or journal about my day. I usually go to bed around 11 p.m. And before I fall asleep, I take a moment to think about one thing I'm grateful for. It might sound simple, but it really helps me end the day with a peaceful mind. And that's my daily routine. It's not perfect, but it works for me and helps me stay balanced. I hope hearing about my routine inspires you to think about your own day and how you can make it a little more meaningful. Thank you so much for listening. If you enjoyed this episode, feel free to join me in the next one. Take care and have a wonderful day.